What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, what we usually talk about is making money online, investing and personal finance in general so that you can have your freedom in your life that you deserve. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you're subscribed, ding that notification bell, and we can get on with the video. So what we're going to talk about today is the 9 top strategies for growing your affiliate marketing business, because that's what we focus the most on this channel, because affiliate marketing, in my opinion, is the best way to make money, because you don't have to deal with clients, customer support, building some sort of product or anything like that. All you have to do is focus on your marketing. So that's why it's very powerful, but there are some things that you do need to know about affiliate marketing and the top 9 strategies for growing your affiliate marketing business. So let's get right into the first one, and that is sharing your story. And we're going to talk about where to share your story, but a lot of people think that you need to have some amazing success to start to actually make some proper money, and that's very hard if you're just starting out. So no matter what niche you're in, if you're in the making money online niche, for example, and you have never made a dime online, then you can just share your story and talk about what you're doing on a day-to-day basis to actually make this work, and share your results. Say, I haven't made any money online yet, and people will actually relate to you. A lot of people want to be in the same boat as you, want to learn about it, and they might not know how to do it. And if you do your research and you tell people what you're going on, how you're finding your product and things like that, you can actually learn. And the same thing for any niche that you can find. For example, if you're overweight and you want to lose weight, and you can just share your stories. Hey, I weigh this much, I want to lose weight, so this is what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to actually lose some weight, and share the product that you actually is helping you. Maybe it's some sort of course or something like that to help you lose weight. It can be anything, and these are just 2 examples, but no matter where you are, you can actually share your story. Number 2 is sharing your journey, and that's kind of, relatable to the first one, so I'm not going to go into that too much. But sharing your journey is just continuing to do that all the time. And when I first made my first commissions, that's exactly what I was doing. I was sharing my journey. I made a YouTube channel, which is not this one. I made a YouTube channel, and I was explaining how I was doing. At the time, I was doing a Shopify store, so I had my Shopify store, and I was brand new, and I shared my story. And then I made my first sale, and I explained, okay, I made my first sale, this is how I got it, this is the research I did, how I did the research. I wasn't sharing the exact products that I was using or selling, but that's just how it went, and that's how I made my first $100 online and beyond. So sharing your journey can be very powerful. You don't have to position yourself as an expert, but it's a great way to do it. Now, if you are an expert, then make sure you give the best tips that you can find. On this channel, that's what I try to bring. I try to always bring the best stuff that I can teach, because that's how you're going to get further on down the road, and I really want to help my audience. By the way, if at any point you like this video, make sure you subscribe. I'm sure that was pretty smooth, wasn't it? So, and ding that notification bell, make sure you do that as well. But that's what I try to do, bring the best stuff that you can learn and know about everything. And you will always have to learn, no matter if you're brand new or if you're making 100 million a year or 1 billion a year. I'm sure Jeff Bezos right now is learning every single day, and that's what you have to do when you're doing an online business. But since this is really cool and it's your baby basically, this is going to be very easy for you to learn and go to the next step. Now, there will be some times where you feel you're not progressing, especially at the beginning, but don't worry, these things can happen. So that was just a side note, but that's how it goes. The next thing is taking advantage of viral content. Viral content can be very powerful, and when I say taking advantage of viral content, this can be in different ways. So for example, if you see on any social media platform, any platform, something that a lot of people are talking about, a few months or years back, it was crypto, and you get into crypto even right now, you can jump in, and if it's something that relates to your niche, this can be a great thing to know and talk about. So that's one thing. But make sure that it still relates to whatever you're talking about. No matter where you're talking about it, make sure it relates to the rest of your content and what you want your brand to look like in the future. So that's one part. The second part is actually using the social media that goes viral. And when I say that, it's basically TikTok and a little bit on Instagram Reels. So TikTok goes viral. Like I see all the time people that get thousands and thousands of followers, and when you get thousands and thousands of followers, of views and things like that, you will gradually start to make more and more leads, more and more sales, and that is something that's really cool, especially when you're first starting out. That really gives you the belief that, oh, okay, I can do it. Now, don't expect it to make $1,000 in the first day, but if you sort of progress and make it like really big, then it can help you. Now, I'm not going to talk about everything in this video about how to do affiliate marketing, but if you really want to kickstart your journey, you can go down in the first link in the description, and that will give you the building blocks with affiliate marketing. So take advantage of viral content. TikTok is huge right now. That is something that in the future might change a little bit, but make sure you find something that goes viral, some sort of app that goes viral. There will always be that. Right now, Instagram with the Reels are trying to do the same, and it's not working quite as well, but it still can get you a lot. And if you go down below, I have links to three YouTube videos about TikTok and Instagram. Make sure you watch those if you want to take advantage of viral content, because these will help you quite a lot, especially when you can just take 5 minutes to get on Instagram and post something. So the next thing is, now that your viral content is talked about, let's talk about taking advantage of search-based content. And search-based content is something that will typically take a little bit more time, but also is much more stable. So when I say search content, it can be a blog, or it can be a YouTube channel just like the one that you're watching now. It will take longer to grow. If you're helping me out and watching all my videos the whole way through and subscribing, that was smooth, then it will grow a bit faster. But typically a YouTube channel is way harder to grow than on any other platform. But in the long term, once you start to get some momentum and start growing really fast, then this can be a primary source of income that's very stable, because people will find your videos after a year, 2 years, or things like that. People have been, I watch videos from time to time that are 10 years old. And if these videos are still relevant to this day, then, you can still make content. On Instagram and TikTok, if your video is more than 2 weeks old, there's basically no chance that anyone is going to see it. So that's just how it is. On YouTube, it's a lot different. On a blog, it's a lot different. So make sure that you take advantage of search content as well as viral content. So the viral content gets you the belief. It can scale up to 6 or even possibly 7 figures, but on search content, it's much more stable and will go in the long term and will get you to 7 figures or even possibly more. Some people are making 10 figures. It's just the way it is. Or not 10 figures, but 8 figures. Maybe 10. Some people might. Anyway, moving on. Take advantage of Pinterest. So I didn't know where to put this in sort of what category, but Pinterest is something that I'm not using personally. You don't want to be all over the place. So if you're using viral content, so you're using TikTok, you're using Instagram, you're using YouTube, you're having a blog, it's going to spread you way too thin, especially at the beginning. But if some of these stuff maybe don't interest you as much, this is more of a search-based content. So if you don't want to do YouTube and you don't want to do a blog, or maybe you just have TikTok and Instagram, then Pinterest can be a great way to start. There's so many people that have quotes and things like that, and that is something that is much more stable. It's much more of a search-based content, so it will take some time to pick up, but in the long term it can be a great strategy. Now, it's not going to be quite as good as YouTube, for example, where you hear me speak, you see me, you understand, you see my voice, and you see my voice and the way I talk. But on Pinterest, it's not that way. But still, this can be something really good. With some people are making millions and millions of views and millions of dollars as well. It's just a little bit harder to grow. It's just like a blog. It's not easy. So you have to learn the SEO of Pinterest, but it can be a great way to do it. Now, one strategy that you can use, and this was my next point, is use the viral content, so TikTok and Instagram Reels. Use that content to feed your search-based content. So if you have a blog or a YouTube channel, you can use the TikToks to send off to your YouTube channel. Now, what the strategy that I do is, since most of my customers come from TikTok and most of my leads come from TikTok, what I do is, since I have their emails and I have a sales funnel, and I'm not going to go into what a sales funnel is, I talk about this all the time, so just make sure you watch my other videos. But since I have their emails, I can send them an email saying that I have a new YouTube channel that is coming out. And if you're coming from TikTok and if you're just coming from TikTok, then there's a good chance that you're on my email list. So thank you for being there, and thank you for subscribing to this channel, or at least watching this channel. But if you're subscribed, it's a lot better. So that's the strategy I use. Get leads on TikTok. It's a viral platform. A few from Instagram as well. And then I just send them an email and say that my YouTube channel has a new YouTube video, and hopefully a few people will watch it. The next thing is to use high-ticket products. So there's two strategies. High-ticket product is something that's really amazing because you have an entry product for a few dollars, from $1 to $10, I would say. And then on the back end, if people really like that cheap product and they have something for $1,000 and they can buy it, they will probably buy it. And it's probably a good idea that they do, because it will, since that small product helped them out a bunch, imagine how much that big product will help them. And for you, as an affiliate, it's going to be a good way, because you don't want to make those small commissions of, a few cents, even though you'll probably make them. But if you make those few cents commissions and then you get $1,000 one day, that's kind of crazy. And if you sell something for $1,000 every single day for 1 month, that makes you $30,000 a month, and that's not too shabby. So that's just how high ticket works. If you sell just small tickets, then it's going to be very hard for you to make a full-time income. The next thing is to use reoccurring products, so something that's subscription based. Think of Netflix, think of sales funnels. These things you have to pay on a monthly basis. That was my first affiliate program. I was talking about Shopify, so I was an affiliate for Shopify. I think I still am, but I'm not making any more sales. But that's how I made the first few sales, because they give you 100% on your first 2 months. So people pay every month. The first 2 months are for the affiliate. So I was getting paid for the first and second month every time somebody subscribed. And since it was quite expensive, not crazy expensive, it wasn't like $3,000, but you know, it was I think 50 or something like that. So you get $50 per customer basically, and that's quite good because you know if it's recurring, and if the company pays you the whole month, or you know every single month, that's even better because you don't have to worry about that, and it kind of builds up. So that's something that you can do. But on my next point, I'm going to explain how to combine both of them, and that is really cool. So imagine you're selling a product. For example, let's take my example. I'm selling a product to help you get the building blocks of affiliate marketing, which is in the description. I'm not going to lie, I'm an affiliate for them. So that's one thing. You sell that product, it's really good, it's a great product, that's how I learned and everything like that. So you want to sell something obviously that you believe in. So that's the first part. And the people will make you, will pay you a bit of money for that. Hopefully they'll buy in the back end. But then on the real back end, on your back end, you can sell some tools that people might need. So they'll need to have a sales funnel. You can be an affiliate to have for people to get a sales funnel and build a sales funnel. And then you can sell them something to write some automated emails and things like that. And so that's just combining the high ticket item on the front end, which can make you $1,000 plus, and then on the back end you can sell something to build send some automated emails and build a sales funnel. So that's basically all that it is. That's how it works. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, ding that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.